Guys, welcome to another blog right here. It's story time. It's time to tell a story. I had this idea a while back since I'm not going out there because my ankle's a little messed up. So I want to give you guys some content. And let's do it. Let's do it like this. I'm not going to go live though, but I'm going to tell you guys a little story. When I used to live in LA, I believe this was man, I used to work with Julio. I used to work for Security Enforcement Group. I think it was 2018 or 17. I used to work at the McDonald's over there in Washington and Hills. Washington and Hills. Hills and Washington in downtown LA. And that's not that far from Skid Road. It's kind of close to Skid Row, depending how you want to see it. Anyways, if you're from LA, you know what I'm talking about. I used to grab the bus at night, the metro, the blue line. I used to grab it a lot. And when you're young, I was 28 years old. I know I wasn't that young. I was going in the bus. I had my security uniform. I always had that fucking habit of having my security t-shirt on. Always my shirt, okay, not t-shirt. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying. I always had that idea, that stupid habit of doing that all the fucking time. One day, it was around 9 or 10, I think 9 or 10. I went in and take the blue line, and I used to grab the 110 Metro bus. I don't know if it changed, but the 110 Metro bus to Bell Gardens. He used to leave you right there in Bell Gardens. I'm lying, guys. I used to get the 111. 111. It would take you all the way to Florence over there. Okay. It would take you all the way to Bell Gardens. Okay, so you guys can know what I'm talking about. I'm telling you guys as I remember it. Anyways. I was once waiting for the bus right there on Florence and Florence Granham, Florence, right there in the Florence district. I was waiting for it, and let me tell you something. I was waiting for the 110. I remember now, and I was gonna go to Bell Gardens on it. I was waiting for it, waiting for it. I used to be bald headed, and I would never wear a long t-shirt, and I had tattoos and everything, but I was bald headed. That's what will bring the attention. I was bald headed, and a couple of dudes from Grape Street, some brothers, Grape Street from Crips, they came up to me on a car, and they told me, they start saying F. I'm not trying to offend nobody, but they start saying F flowers, F flowers, F flowers, and they asked me if I gangbang and anything, and I remember they pulled out a Uzi, and they had it right here. They had it like this, and I know if I would have said something stupid, I did panic, man. I did panic, and I mean, bro, when they have a fucking gun, a Uzi, you're gonna almost feel like you're gonna shit in your pants. Let's not lie about that. A real man doesn't lie about that. They had it with them, and they told me, where you from? Lift up your shirt, or we're gonna shoot you. Lift up your shirt, we're gonna shoot you. So I did. My God, at that time, they didn't saw this tattoo, or they didn't saw this tattoo. If not, I don't know what the fuck would have happened. But they just want to make sure that I didn't have no Florence or Florence tattoos. Okay, that's all they wanted to make sure, because they beefy with them. At that time, I think they still beefy with them. And they beefed with them, and I got so close to getting shot at that time. I wouldn't be here telling you guys nothing. I would have never created NTR Media News. I wouldn't even exist. Ever since that day, I let my hair grow. No more bald headed, no more anything. And at the same time, I understand they're beefing it for their own turfs, their own. I don't even want to talk about that because I'm not even a gangbanger, but it was crazy at that time. So when people tell me about Baseline and 8th Street, I know it's active over there, bro. I grew up in San Bernardino as well. and I believe we moved to LA. We moved back to LA in 2011. Yeah, because we moved out here from LA. It's crazy. We moved out here from LA in 2002, and then we stayed here all the way to 2011 when I was 21, and I went to We went back to LA. I say we because I was my parents. We went back to LA, and I lived 2011 to 2019 when I decided to. We moved back here December. This exactly house that you see right here. We've been living here since 2011, 2020, around there, and so I don't get scared. I mean, if you get me out of guard, then yeah, you're probably gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, oh shit, especially because I'm diabetic, and motherfuckers don't give a fuck if you're diabetic or if you have any type of ¿cómo se dice esa madre? Enfermedad. Yeah, they don't give a fuck, man. They just go out there and they try to rob you. And trust me, if they see you laying in the floor, they don't give a fuck. They'll rob you either way. They don't give a fuck. If they do that to older people, they do that to fucking people that can't even walk. Sometimes I've seen that shit happen before, because these people have no morals. They just like to fucking. Some of these homies, they like the money, and they don't rob. They don't like doing all that shit. But you have those fools that like to rob and people. They think that's easier to just rob people. But hey, it is what it is. But yeah, there's some dude that comment on YouTube and like fucking around. I didn't even bother to fucking answer him. I was gonna fucking, oh man, I swear to God, man, if I fucking ever find out who that is, I'm sorry. It just pisses me off. I don't like it when people try to scare me or intimidate me, man. I don't like that shit. Cause I respect everybody. I always give people respect, but I don't like that shit when people try to intimidate me. And I also don't like to fight either, but if I have to, I'm gonna fuck you up too. I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna survive. Okay? But I don't look for problems. I don't look for problems, I just defend myself. Just letting people know that. But yeah, that was a story about what happened to me. So ever since that day, I just never leave my guard up. I watch for myself. I don't try to go out that much at night, especially when you have expensive stuff. Especially when you're wearing certain hats, certain colors. They still doing that on some neighborhoods, and in LA they're still doing that on certain neighborhoods. They're really going after the colors still. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it, guys. That was a story that I wanted to tell you guys, and I'm sorry that I got a little upset, but it just pisses me off when people try to threaten me behind a computer. That don't scare me at all. Okay? That don't scare me at all. If you want to say something to me, come and say it to my face. That's really simple. I respect everybody, man, but if you have anything to say to me, just say it to my face. Don't tell me on my live. Don't be telling me this and that. Just come and say it to my face, and I'll have more respect for you, man. That's all I can tell you. Don't try to scare me. Don't try to intimidate me, because I'm going to keep doing what I do, man. I'm going to keep doing what I do, and I know that God is good, man. And I know that God got my back, because I changed the way that I used to be. All right? And if I can, I'll try to avoid fighting, but if I have to, I'm going to defend myself. That's just how it is with me. That's the street code. That's how it is, man. That's how it is. All right, guys. Well, have a good one. I'll see you guys in another vlog. And be ready, man. Tomorrow I'm going to go to Riverside La Sierra. And I'm going to talk about it a little bit right now. I'm probably going to go live, and I'm going to talk about it right now. It is 6:25, so I'm going to go live right now. And I'm going to talk about it a little bit. I'm going to talk about it. And I'm just going to talk about it. All right, man. I ran out of words. Anyways.